So, I have a confession to make. A confession that might shock many of you more regular viewers. I'm a Swiftie. Hi guys, welcome to or welcome back to Hydra Collectables, where we let our geek flag fly. So yeah, I'm a Swiftie. Now let me be clear, I haven't always been, and this is all very new to me. However, thanks to my wife and daughter, I have now recently and very quickly become one. And you know what? I'm not ashamed to admit it. In fact, I think as an artist, she's actually pretty good. And very pretty. So why am I talking about Taylor Swift here on this channel? Well, this is Hydra Collectables, and not only do we have a collection of Taylor Swift merchandise here in this house, but this summer we also went to visit the songbook collection being displayed in the London Victoria and Albert Museum. And so, taking a journey through these South Kensington galleries, you get to discover the iconic looks worn by the pop phenomenon that is Taylor Swift, with each of the 13 stops on the trail showcasing a chapter in the songbook that is Taylor's career. 13, of course, being a very special number to the artist. The trail itself takes around 60 to 90 minutes and takes place across 4 floors of the museum, with the whole event being approximately 1 mile long, including multiple flights of stairs or lifts. And so, with this particular exhibition only being on display up until the 8th of September 2024, I wanted to make a quick video to showcase what they had there, in case you couldn't make it yourself. So kicking the trail off on level 3 in room 126 we have Lover, with a look that transforms Swift into the Playboy millionaire for her music video titled The Man. Directed by Swift, the video plays with gender stereotypes and consists of some truly amazing prosthetic effects work. This particular single is taken from the Lover album, which is a lot more playful in contrast when compared to the darker tones of the preceding album, Reputation. And while we're on the subject of Reputation, that brings us along to stop number 2, located in room 119 on level 3, containing a striking costume that was worn on Taylor's first stadium tour. With darker, more combative music and lyrics, Reputation explored the impact of fame and the media on the life of the artist. Looking back, Swift herself actually described this work as a goth punk moment of female rage, at the idea of being gaslit by the entire social structure. Stop number 3, located in room 52B of level 1, is the Speak Now display. Speak Now, of course, being the first Taylor Swift album to be completely self-written. This album featured songs with brutal honesty, unfiltered diaristic confessions, and wild wistfulness, detailing her transition into adulthood. Stop 4, found in room 54A on level 1, is home to the Red era part of the tour, and contains the fisherman's cap worn on the cover of the 2021 Taylor's version copy of the Red album. This original album marked a shift in approach, incorporating elements of rock and pop alongside the familiar country sound, and in all honesty is a particular favourite of mine. The gown on display here was worn by Swift in the music video for I Bet You Think About Me, which is a From the Vault track on the Red Taylor's version release. Stop 5 is the Fearless display, located high above in room 48A of level 0, reflecting Taylor Swift's passion for fairy tales and storytelling, and this beautifully crafted theatrical costume was worn for the performance of Love Story on her first headlining tour titled Fearless. The song reimagines Shakespeare's tragedy of Romeo and Juliet as a story with a happy ending. It is said that Swift doodled the number 13 on her hand each night of the tour, which has since been proven to be an early taste of what was to come in the unique ways that she would communicate with her fanbase. This album won Swift her first Album of the Year Grammy Award, and is again one of my personal favourites. Stop 6 is the 1989 section of the tour, also found in room 48A of level 0, and this album, I assume, is the one that most casual fans know her for. The release of the 1989 album saw Swift move away from the world of country music, cementing her place as one of the undisputed queens of pop. Moving on, we have stop number 7 within 40 of level 0, with Taylor Swift's groundbreaking self-titled debut album that was released when she was just 16 years of age. The young songwriter fused traditional country with contemporary pop, crafting autobiographical guitar-based songs which detailed the trials and tribulations of adolescence. Its huge crossover appeal spiked interest in country music for an entirely new generation, and who can deny that those cowboy boots were, and still are, incredibly awesome. Level 2, room 82, is the home of stop number 8, displaying Evermore, which was released in 2020 as a continuation and creative conclusion of the Folklore recording sessions. This sister album revealed songs that saw Swift move away from her established autobiographical style, instead creating magical, wistful worlds inspired by fantasy, nature and fiction. And so, with mentioning Folklore, stop number 9 in room 87 of level 2 takes us through to that very display. Folklore was a surprise album recorded and released by Taylor Swift during the pandemic years, Written completely in isolation, it explores dreamy narratives of longing and escapism in intimate songs where the lines of fantasy and reality are blurred. This particular cardigan, found here on display in front of the piano, became a favourite among members of the Swifties fandom, and sparked a tradition of a new cardigan for every era. Stop 10 in room 110 of level 2 takes us to Midnights, a concept album inspired by Sleepless Nights. Midnights is a collection of music written in the middle of the night, taking us on a journey of terrors and sweet dreams. Sonically experimental, the album includes nods to electronic and synth pop, as well as R&B. The album broke streaming records on its release and was the best-selling album of 2022. This ornate costume and necklace were worn by Swift as a Cinderella-like character in the video for the song Bejeweled. Taylor directed 4 of the music videos from her Midnights album, each containing fan-favourite hidden clues and Easter eggs relating to Swift lore. And it was also in and around this era where Swift also released 4 re-recorded versions of earlier studio albums, smashing the Billboard charts and record sales in the process. And so this brings us to stop number 11 in room 110 of level 2, a mix and match of sorts featuring both recordings and re-recordings along with Fearless, Red, Lover and the Tortured Poets Department. You see, back in 2021 Swift began re-recording her first 6 albums to take back control of her catalogue. Each new edition is subtitled Taylor's version and includes reworked versions of the original compositions as well as additional tracks from the vault. This shirt dress on display features previous album titles and was worn by Swift when she was awarded Artist of the Decade at the American Music Awards of 2019. Stop number 12, found in room 25 of level 0, showcases the newest entry to Swift's catalogue, the Tortured Poets Department. This album's release, over a year into the ongoing Eras tour, prompted changes to the show's setlist to reflect the inclusion of this new era. This dress was worn by Swift in the video for the lead single Fortnight, which fuses monochromatic elements of B-movie sci-fi with a Victorian Gothic aesthetic, all of which looks and sounds really cool, if you ask me. And finally, this brings us to that magic number of 13. Stop 13, found in room 64B of level 1, is the final stop on the trail and showcases a video wall of Taylor's life growing up. These videos show us that Taylor was born in Pennsylvania on the 13th of December 1989 and began writing songs at a very young age. This little girl with big dreams can be seen here in a selection of childhood photos alongside the music video for The Best Day, which is a song that celebrates Swift's relationship with her mother. Her talent for songwriting and performing would eventually catapult her into the international stardom that we have all come to know and love her for today. And so this was a really beautiful way to end the exhibition. So yeah, there you have it. Definitely not my normal video, but still a fitting video for the channel nevertheless. After all, here at Hydra Collectables, it really doesn't matter what the collection is. All that really matters is that we, or at least I, see the passion behind it all. Thanks for watching.